It's a common dilemma. Your training's been approved, your boss has signed off the budget. Now you just need to pick your supplier. Courses vary widely. Some are short, some are long, some are cheap, some are expensive. So how do you pick the right course for you? We believe there are 6 key areas you need to look at when you're selecting a training course. Things you should consider: duration, support, certification, style, professionalism, and previous customer opinions. Time is a valuable commodity for everyone. You need to balance the amount of time out of the office with the amount of knowledge you need to learn from your training. You need to look for a blended course which gives you access to coaching, online materials and interactive exercises to help you apply your learning as you go. Blended courses can be shorter because they're more intense. If someone says they offer you a 5-day Greenbelt course and it's not blended, the chances are you're not going to cover all the appropriate topics. Your time will be wasted and the chances are you won't get world-class certification. When choosing a training provider, the next most important thing is support. Support before, during and after the training course. This is essential to make sure that you can embed the learning in the organisation and get good return on investment. So when you compare your training providers, take a look at whether they provide one-to-one coaching, provide lifelong Master Black Belt support, give you access to an active alumni, provide you with the latest thinking in articles and videos, run webinars to build a community. But most importantly, do they allow you to have access to the full course again as an online training, so you can access the course online as often as you wish. Certification is the next key element when comparing training providers. Without certification, you can't prove to employers that you really are a green or a black belt. The industry standard to certify as a green or a black belt involves completing the training, passing an exam, completing 1 or 2 projects and being able to credibly demonstrate the benefits. And lastly, presenting these projects to a Master Black Belt for approval. If the certification process is not like this, you're not certified to industry standards. Everyone has their own preferred learning style. What's good for one person is not necessarily good for the other. So it's important when picking your training provider to pick one that suits your style. When looking at training, ask yourself, do they have lots of exercises, games and simulations? Can they provide examples from your industry or function? Do they stimulate and motivate? Do they challenge and question you? When choosing a provider, we recommend picking an expert business improvement company rather than a reseller or a broker. That way you're guaranteed you're going to get support from the people who developed the course and understand it in a lot of detail. But how can you tell if they're a specialist or a reseller? Look at what else they offer. Are they jack of all trades or are they specialists in their subject? How much information is on their website? Is it just a 1-page overview on each course? When you phone to talk to someone, how knowledgeable are the staff? And can you actually talk to the trainer themselves? Finally, but most importantly, consider the opinions of people who've been on the course in the past. Their opinions will tell you about the course and the trainer. They will tell you whether it's fun and engaging. If big companies are willing to endorse the company, it tells you something about the training course. At 100% Effective, we're proud to meet all of these criteria and more. Our in-house and classroom training is the only blended training available in the UK today. We can offer a black belt training course in 12 days rather than 20, saving you 8 days in the classroom. And not only that, the training is more effective and will bring you a bigger return on investment. The support we offer is unparalleled by any other provider. By giving you access to a Master Black Belt before, during and after the training, you are not only significantly more likely to complete your project to a high standard and certify, but you're also going to start generating improvements and savings from day one. Our alumni groups, newsletters and thought leadership content also helps you become part of a Lean Six Sigma community, which will help you in your career for a lifetime. No other Lean Six Sigma training provider will include all of this as standard. You don't have time to waste on training courses that are too long and don't give you the return on investment that you deserve. That's why you need to get in touch with us and make sure that your training is 100% effective.